Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. So today I thought I would film a little bullet journal related video as I have not done one probably in about a year. So I thought I would just talk about how I'm bullet journaling this year and kind of give you a look at my bullet journal 1 month into the year. So I have this bullet journal. Now this is the same bullet journal I used last year. I didn't get a new one at the start of the year because I had loads of pages left and there just didn't seem like a need. So I've just stuck on another sticker saying 2019 and I've been using that one and I am really enjoying bullet journaling again. So this year I am trying to be a bit more creative with it. I'm not particularly fussy on it, but I am trying to use it as a creative outlet as well as means of organisation. There's a full video on that and on my last year bullet journal which you could see, I'll link them below. But the first year I was a little bit more creative. The next year, which was last year, I stuck to more of a simple guideline, and this year I'm going back to more creative, but also I'm not being fussy, I'm keeping it simple where I want to. I thought I would show you how it's looking 1 month in. I'm not going to show you any more of last year's bullet journal because, to be honest, towards the end of last year I wasn't very good with the whole bullet journaling thing anyway, and I kind of stopped doing it a little bit, or it wasn't anything worthy of showing you when I did do it. So I'm just going to start from where we are at this year. So I'm going to put the camera so that you can see my bullet journal and talk you through the pages. So let's go. Okay, so here is my bullet journal. So I will link other videos below where I talk to you about the kind of bullet journal I like and why I like this bullet journal. But this is the bullet journal I have. I think it's a Levian. I'm not sure because I can't check at the moment, but it's a standard bullet journal. If you type it into Amazon, it is what comes up, and it's got the dotted paper, which is life-changing. I used my Dynamo label maker to make the labels on the front, and I simply just added a 2019 for this year. Now I'm going to open it up from where I get to this year and talk you through the pages. Okay, so here we have my 2019 title page. I just did this one night when I wanted to chill. It was kind of a nice relaxing way to have a doodle. So I have 2019 written in the centre, some goals at the side, and then a little quote here which says, "What if it doesn't come true? But what if it does?" I am intending on doing more on this page, but as it's just kind of a fun page, I've left it as it is because there's not been anything I felt like filling it up with so far. But I think it looks pretty. Next we have my overview of the year. Now I wrote in like 1 or 2 important dates like birthdays and things, and I didn't do it for the entire year. So I do need to go back in and do that at some point. But again, this was just a nice way to have a doodle. I like having a page like this where you can just see an overview of how the year looks. I think it's a nice use of the page. And it definitely comes in useful when planning stuff far into the future. My next set of pages are, first I have this page here is my page of books to read. So this is a reading list. I'm not going to lie, I completely copied somebody I follow on Instagram, their page like this in their bullet journal. I will link them below. It's one of my favourite Instagrams. I can't remember what it's called, but I will also write it on the screen here. So I've drawn bookshelves and I've even stuck a little cacti plant on top of the books. And what I am doing is I'm writing books I would like to read on the spines of the books. And then as I've read them, I'm colouring them in. And the colour correlates to the star rating system, which I have put down here. So far the book I have read is The Rules Do Not Apply by Avril Levy. And I have rated it 4 stars, so it's coloured in pink. And as I read more books or come up with more books I would like to read, the bookshelf will become more colourful and there will be more writing on the book spines. The next page is just to track my social media stats. I'm not super fussy about my stats, but I like to keep an eye on them. So at the start of each month I'll write down what stats I'm at. So yeah, that's just a way to keep an eye on things. Now here I have my content ideas for my blog and YouTube channel. So this first double page spread is for January. So I have January content ideas, a list of YouTube ideas and blog ideas, and then my January content where I plan things in on the date and then cross off once I've done each step. Once again, I explain how I do this more in a blog post, so I'll link that in the information box. In blue I have written the blog posts and the date along the side, and then I have P for photo, E for edit, T for text and S for schedule, and I cross off each thing as I do it. Similarly, the pink is my YouTube channel and I have F for film, E for edit, T for thumbnail, I for info box and S for schedule. Now, as I know this is something I will need through the year, I have set up these double page spreads for each month throughout the year, which gives me the option to plan the content in advance. So say I decide I want some content in around my birthday, I can turn to the November page and write down my ideas so I don't forget. So, just like this. The next page I have is a series to watch page, and I've simply written down the things I would like to watch in the TV and crossing them off when I've watched them. So the only one which I've crossed off so far is You, and I have a little list there. Next to it I have a plain page which I think I'll probably write down films I want to watch, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Here we have a page of content ideas which is just for any content ideas I have which I don't have a particular month I want them up. And then I have my January title page, which was just again me having a nice little doodle. On to January, I have a habit tracker here. I'm going to turn it around and just show you. So I just track my habits and my moods. I just colour in the boxes, so I track things such as reading, writing in my diary, going for a run, drawing, not spending, waking up early, and then below I track my moods. So I can see how my moods and habits relate to each other. Here I just have a page of jobs I want to apply for or jobs I've applied for. I haven't actually updated this in a while. I've applied for quite a few since I first set this up, but I try to track some of them. Clearly I'm not that great at keeping this page up to date. Now here is what my weekly layout looks like. So I have each day, I write my to-do list in each day, and at the bottom I don't include the weekend. At the bottom I just have some more things I like to track through the week. So things like jobs applied for and Instagrams I've posted and articles I've read. Things like that, and I just correlate the colours to the colours of the day. Also my to-do list system is, a circle means is an event, crossed off means is done, and a little arrow means I will do it another day. Here I have a page of good things. So far there's only 2 things on the list, but I'm quite happy about them. The first is getting an interview for a job which had previously turned me down. They then changed their mind and interviewed me. I'm still waiting to hear back from them, so fingers crossed. And the next is finally reaching 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And then again we have another weekly layout which I followed the same system. And again, once more, as you can see, on this Thursday I sacked off everything to spend the entire day doing a puzzle. So that is where I am at with my bullet journal so far this year. This video is probably quite short and sweet because I've not actually done that much of it, but I thought I would show you the few pages I've done. If you have any bullet journal related content, please let me know because I would love to check it out and get some more ideas. Sorry if I sounded out of breath through that for some reason. I was really struggling to breathe as I was doing that, so that was a bit strange. Right, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful or useful. Like I said, there will be lots of other bullet journal content linked below. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like the video and please subscribe if you are not already. Thank you very much for watching. Sending you good vibes.